Good morning, afternoon, and evening to wherever you are from around the world. You are watching the NASCAR Roblox Racing Association on C Sport. I'm Zayden Davidson, and as you may already notice, we are underway here for heat number 1 of the NRRA Clash. And the scoreboard ticker is already off to a not good start here. The 96 is leading the race. I believe that is Dark HQ. He won the pole for this heat after running the fastest lap in practice half an hour ago. We apologize for the bit of a delay in the starting up procedures, but we were waiting already an hour for everything to get settled in, as well as all the shutdowns. It will just be me in the booth for the first few races tonight. Imperial will be joining us later in the evening. But this is heat number 1 of the NRRA Clash. Half an hour beforehand, we had a practice/qualifying session where half the field would take the course and then another half later on. And after those practice sessions were ran, the fastest drivers were put into the odd placing drivers in that heat in practice. So first, third, fifth, seventh, ninth, etc. are in heat number 1, and the even placing drivers are in heat number 2, along with anyone who is late. Now, if I am correct on my assumptions here, we do have a format for this. The top 6 drivers in this heat will advance to the main race as Dark HQ just hits the inside wall there. He's A-OK. The top 6 from each heat will advance to the main heat. There will also be an LCQ where the top 2 in the LCQ advance to the main race. This will have 14 in the main race. This is just a clash, so it's just for fun. No real problems here, I'm going to assume. But Dork HQ has pulled a massive lead over Mason Tyler in the 77 car, and then there is a huge dogfight for third. Axel Brady holds third place for now over Brandon Johnson in the 1, the 57 of Nortify, and the 29 of Colby. V Colby, I believe that is his username. V Colby makes it free wide and will take 4th place and is looking for third on Brandon, but Brandon shuts the door. The top 6 in this heat advance, so these guys are not really racing for the transfer spot. Meanwhile, further back, Ray Wolfe, or Ray, he's in a bit of a botter here. He's outside the cutoff line. That's a massive name currently in the bottom 3. Also in the bottom 3, Skyronix and Midnight Restoration, both of whom are rookies to the NRA. I believe the 83 has ran the NRA before, but not sure that. But anyway, Dork HQ continues to pull, and he's pulled a massive gap over the rest of the field. I'm very surprised that he's managed to do that this early on. I guess everyone was so hectic at the start that Dork HQ and that Circle K car has been able to pull away very well. Moving along to the field, it has started to stabilize here, but look at the 44 car of Ray Wolfe. He's looking for he needs to try and find his way into the top 6. And he's pulled away from the bottom 2 and is now running down Nortify in the 57 car. This will be the battle for the transfer. We will keep an eye on this for the time being. Axel Brady and Colby are still fighting for 4th place. Colby gets a good shove. Here comes Nortify. He gets a good run on the inside. He's going to force Axel Brady into the wall. And look out now. Here comes Ray Wolfe looking for the transfer to get himself into the race. And he will get it. So he's up to 5th place. And now Axel Brady is the car out. He will have to race in the LCQ if the results stand as is. Nortify and Axel Brady fighting hard for the final transfer spot in heat number 1. Ray slides up a little bit. That's going to allow Nortify to get a run on his inside, and he's going to send it. Axel Brady sends it even harder. He forces Nortify into the wall. They're free wide for the transfer spot. Meanwhile, the 2 slow... Oh, they're free wide. Oh, they're getting into each other, and they somehow keep it. Nortify gets away. Meanwhile, there is lap traffic up in front of Dork HQ. The Skyronix and Midnight Restoration both might hold up the leaders here with 10 to go. But they're still fighting very hard for the transfers place. Axel Brady now back into the top 6. Misty back into the top... Ray back into the top 6. And Nortify is the first car out. They are fighting very hard for that transfer spot. And I believe Ray's going to be able to now pull away here. Their blue flag is being declared for the 83 and the 21 of Skyronix and Midnight Restoration. I believe they will be able to give way here. Yes, the 83 has been lapped, and the 21 will go a lap down here as well. 8 to go here in heat number 1. The 44 of Ray Wolfe trying to hang on to that transfer spot. But here comes Nortify. He makes a move on the inside. They're side by side for the final transfer place. And the 57 is just going very slowly through that corner. They're going to keep it side by side here into 3 and 4. The 57 is just are in the grass somewhere. That was the 20, and there's a caution. The 29 has wrecked it, and that will be a caution. The field has been. I don't think it's going to be frozen, but it seems the 29 had an incident, and yes, it was the 29. He got stuck on the infield, I believe, and it has been lapped. So, while all that was going on, the battle for the transfer place might have already been decided, as V. Colby has lost the lap here and is going to be a lap down with 5 to go, and that might be his chances of making the main race directly out of contention. We'll see if we have enough time for a green-white checkered finish to heat number 1. 4 to go now. The 57 is very quick. Do we have enough time? Skyronix has registered the first car 1 lap down. I think he will be able to go around. Yep, there it is. The 21 will get his lap back. So Colby and Midnight Restoration, they will definitely be in the LCQ. This is going to maybe be a 1 lap dash. Keep going. Green this time. And there they go. 2 to go. And we're off and underway again. It's going to be a green-white checkered finish. They're side by side for the lead up front. Brandon Johnson's going to make a huge send on the 96 of Dork HQ. Brandon wants to win the first heat. Everyone's back on the lead lap here. And we're going to focus on the transfer battle for the 6th place, because that's going to be it. Here comes the 21 Skyrox. He's been slow all day. Ray Wolf is going to be stuck on the outside. Oh, he's going to make a huge dive bomb for the final transfer, and he will get it. But Dork HQ hangs on to win the first heat of the chase, of the clash, actually. And Ray Wolfie will barely squeak his way into the main race. So Midnight, Nortify, and Skyronix will all have to race their way in. Okay. Where are you, my replays? Whereas we're getting a replay for you via our good camera crew, that is Todd. So on board with the replay, the 44 gets shoved all the way up into the top side, but because of that, Nortify just couldn't get a run on the inside there for the transfer, and that would be all that she wrote for any of for the bottom 3. There was a bit of confusion during the caution period about whether the lap cars would get their laps back. Because the 21 was told to be 2 back, I assumed that only the 21 would have gotten their lap back, but both Colby and Midnight got their laps back as well. And because of that, Colby was able to get his way back into the main race. So good job for Colby. But it's been a good show for Dork HQ. He's managed to win the first heat of the season. Started on the pole, dominated pretty much the entire race. The only time he had any real threat to him was during that chaotic 2 to go restart, where Brandon full sent him with 2 to go, but he was able to hang on to win. Anyway, we will be taking a quick break as we set up heat number 2. We'll be right back after these commercial messages. This live C Sports presentation of the NRRA Cup Series is brought to you in part by Boxcar Racing. Your next race awaits you. And by RowRacing.com. If you want to find a league, watch Row Racing content, get free assets, or buy racing accessories, visit RowRacing.com today. Welcome back to the Madhouse. We are getting set and ready for heat number 2, and we have a few people joining us in the comm booth today. First, we have Storms, who has shown up here a little late, but missed the plane, I believe, but he has finally arrived in Winston-Salem. And also joining us, we have Mason Tyler, who will be joining us for this heat. How are you both doing this evening?
I'm doing pretty good. The plane got a little bit delayed, a little bit of weather, a little snowy weather across the U.S. right now, but was able to get in and ready for the second heat.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good too. We brought the car to a third place finish in Heat 1, and it was a blast driving it. And, I'm just pleased to have the opportunity to be up here in the booth with you guys.
Thank you, Mason. We're about to get ready to go for heat number 2. Matthew Mistixo was the fastest even driver, so he will be on the pole for this. As the pace car is pulled off onto the pit road area, and we're green flag here for heat number 2, and it's not the best start for Matthew, but he should be fine. Nathan Immon's already on his inside, looking for the lunge for the lead of the race, and free and 4 to go, and Nathan Immon will lead lap number 1.
I'll say the 11 was fixing to get a restart violation right there. He got a pretty good run on the outside before the 30 had crossed that second line.
Wide. That's not the best thing you should be doing.
Yeah, 94.
Good run. They're wrecking in the back, and that's 2 cars around. The 6 car of Max Danger and the 84 of Ethan Price. They have stabilized it. They kept it green. That was a 2 to 3 car wreck there by the officials. That's a rarity. But that's not a good sign for Ethan Price. They kept it clean
in there for the first spot.
Meanwhile, we're going to take a look at the transfer position. The 18 and the 54 are fighting. Those are teammates. Both are SMG cars fighting for that last transfer position. King Prime 83 Alt or Mr. Neil O'Hare currently in the last. Oh, someone's on their side. Eagle Man. And there's
the caution.
Oh my!
That's a caution.
Oh, they're still slamming.
Yeah, I believe that was the 90 car and maybe the 6.
That was Heji Ajayi, also known as Eagle Man, who's gone on for a pirouette in turn 2 after hitting the wall at a very bad angle.
That is not a rarity here at Bowman Gray. We've seen it with the weekly series here before. It is not a rarity here to see cars go up on the side, maybe even all the way over as the pace car pulls out of the pit road.
I'm going to assume the 90 is going to get his lap back here. But Eagle Man, not having the best of starts to his season. He was the slowest car in practice, so he started dead last in this race. And now he has gone for a pirouette.
Here's a guy right here that, Eagle Man, he just hasn't quite adapted well to these new brake turn setups that the NRRA has brought this season. He was a prominent figure in the past couple of seasons. Even in my championship season, he was runner-up to me. So he has the history of doing well, but just seems like it hasn't been happening recently.
Yeah, the new brake setups. All right, as we get a replay for the accident. As you can see, the 90, we have 3 or 4 cars here as we follow the pace car.
Oh my lord!
Yeah,
it
doesn't look.
Wow.
We're going green next time.
Yeah, that was a 90 to 6.
Wall and just slammed. Wow, what a vicious hit!
Those happen here at Bowman Gray. It's not exactly a forgiving track.
Definitely not.
I'm going to assume that it's just the Roblox physics, the new cars. They've been flinging a little bit, as I've noticed, especially in the test races beforehand. Still following the pace car. Seems the start has been delayed a little bit.
From at least my experience running that first heat and in practice, I noticed this a little bit too. As a driver, when you hit those invisible CC walls at the right angle, your car will get airborne. So,
pace car has pulled off into the pits. And we are back underway here. Bit of lag on the start, But Nathan Inman has gotten a good jump, and he should be able to get away from here. Matthew in second, and Aiden Morse in third.
They're crawling
Aiden's
back.
gotten a good launch. He's up 3 wide for 4th place. That's not going to work. Good. They're nearly 4 wide. Uh-oh, that's not working. Uh-oh. And
they're in the wall.
They kept it straight.
There goes the 90 again.
Goes around.
They almost
Eagle Man going for a spin into the infield. Watch
He's
the
already
90.
going to be a hazard as they come around.
For the leaders.
He's sitting there.
And he's just going to sit there and let the field go by. So, Eagle Man's chances.
The 11's giving the
racing his way
51
in.
to business.
The 11, who I'm pretty sure he's
now for
climbed
second.
up from far back.
Someone's in the outside wall
destroys
hard.
the wall. Oh.
Vicky hitting the wall hard. That's
Going backwards.
not a good sight to see.
No, that's a Swift Motorsports car right there.
As well, the 54 has also had some sort of issue. He's also now back with Eagle and Vicky. So all 3 of those cars will be having to race their way in through the LCQ. Meanwhile, the fight for the last transfer spot. Ooh, the 6 in the outside wall. And the 18 is trying to shove him by, and he will clear him. So Max, I think, is going to get cycled out of the top 6 here.
11 looking underneath for the lead, going up at a 3 and
45 about to become lap traffic. 3 wide for the lead.
3 wide for the
My
lead.
Lord.
That's not going to. Okay, Aiden Morse fought better of it. The 90 car just sitting in the middle of the course.
Oh,
and
no.
that's going to be a caution.
Where was the caution?
This just saved the 45 car's day.
So before
Lord.
the stream started, Todd, our camera guy, we had a little conversation about would someone get suspended before the season even started, and I think Eagle Man is already making a very good case to get suspended before the season even starts.
Well, I was on the phone during that conversation, and that was a I'm not saying it isn't possible, but as a driver, I've seen some wild stuff. I've done some wild stuff myself, and it's all down to adaptability at the end of the day, and Eagle does not seem to have any of that going on for him tonight.
Hedgie Ajayi, a veteran of the NRRA. He's not necessarily the most respected driver. He's best known for having a fan on his microphone, but he is really he is good when he wants to be. He's just not.
I got an update. Eagle has been parked, so he is out of the
He will be the first. He will be guaranteed to be running pace car in, as Nathan Inman is going to lead us back to green. 7 to go here, and the 84 with a bit of a the 84 got a good launch on the inside.
That
might be a restart violation.
3
wide for the lead.
Oh,
Ethan
man.
Price sends it.
Oh, this is going to be
the wall. He's gonna hit the wall.
Here comes.
How did he? Where did the 94 come from?
2 by 2 by 2.
This is nuts.
How is Epic Dino Rex in this?
The 11 still holding on to third.
The 54 has gone for a spin.
Oh,
To
the lead, far
the
away.
84
Dude,
gets
this is
ball
nuts.
bounce, and
my
now
God,
the
look at him in
94 is
back,
leading.
one car
Nathan
going
Inman's
around, the guy
out
who
of
was
the
leading.
transfer right now.
The
and
30's out,
30
guys. The 30 just dropped back to damn near last.
I cannot believe he was leading a little bit ago, and now he's nearly in last.
Yeah.
I can't
Bowman
believe that.
Gray.
4 to
3
go
wide for
here.
third place. Nathan Inman trying to force his way by Max. He's gotten Aiden to back out of it. Meanwhile,
about
the
that
18 is
94
currently
car?
holding. Yeah, Epic Dino has timed his run to perfection, and now he's leading this race. The 84's hit the inside wall. That's going to allow Nathan Inman to send him for second place. Meanwhile, further back, Aiden Morrison some big trouble at the moment. He is stuck on the top side, and they're 3 wide
too
for the
happy
transfer.
right now.
Jesus.
The 25 now in the main show. They're 2 to go.
2 to go.
But we're watching the fight for the transfer. They're free wide for the transfer position. Aiden Morse is going to send it free wide. The 18 is going to get stuck up high. Here comes Vicky trying to send it, but Vicky goes around a little bit, and that will be her chances done. It will be down to the 18. Can he make a last-second charge for the transfer? And it will be no. That's 84 wrecked it. The 84 wrecked. Oh, the 84 will still cross the line. And the 84's transfer spot. Oh, that could have been such a disaster for Ethan Price. But he has managed to hang on. Epic Dino Rex wins heat number 2.
I'll say this much, guys. The bottom 4, they're all Swift or Full Throttle Racing affiliates, and they are not making the show.
Honestly, Mason, that is a very big thing here, the bottom 4. Misty is out at the moment. Vicky is out. Cincy and me is out. And Outery is also out. Or King Prime is out.
This last chance.
No, that is
fun.
Neil O'Hare's out. That is a huge amount of people out, and
The
you do get
LCQ is
confirmation.
be interesting.
Yeah, the LCQ is gonna be fun to watch. That's for sure.
The LCQ is stacked.
Yeah.
All right, we'll pull you up here in a moment. We're going to get a replay of a certain accident involving Eagle Man.
I think that he was just parked on the racetrack. I don't know what completely got him
Yeah.
there. But
I have no
yeah,
idea what
he
Eagle
was-
was doing.
This is when he was already a lap down, and he went to the high side, looking like he was trying to avoid it. But the 30 and the 11 were battling, collide right with him. And after that, the officials were like, "Nope, let's get that 90 car out." And he was parked after that. So I don't believe he'll run the LCQ.
Could it have been the
yeah,
Eagle? Front of him, maybe doored him up into the wall, and then he was stuck
That could
there.
be.
And didn't move. Just an idea.
Yeah,
I'm
Eagle
not
Man.
completely saying it wasn't his fault, or it was, but
Yeah, I would say Eagle Man was the slowest car in practice, and he was struggling out there during the practice session we had beforehand, and it doesn't surprise me that he might not be allowed to run the LCQ, but he probably will be. I think they'll have him run it just for clarity's sake. Let's Todd, can you see if you can get Epic Dino in here for a interview?
The 94, not somebody I had in my mind of being
the
a contender
94
for.
time to start
Especially
to
at
protect it to perfection. The 84 made a bonsai move on the first lap after the restart and was able to make it free wide, but that caused enough chaos to allow Epic to take a run for the lead and was able to just never. And once he got to the lead, he just never looked back.
Well, what's crazy to me is that the 84 did all that just to barely make it into the show. I mean, he finished 6th. He was right on that bubble.
Sorry about that. We're currently having some technical difficulties right now. So please bear with us. We'll get this moment figured out as possibly can. So until then, we're going to go to a quick intermission. We'll be right back. This is the NRRA on C Sports.
Welcome back to the Madhouse, and we have a interview here with Mr. Epic Dino Rex, driver of the 94, who won duel number 2. Epic, you weren't really much of a factor for much of this race until the very end. When did you decide that now was the time to make your move?
Well, before I was up in the top 5, and then when the caution came out there for that, not the 90 incident, but the other incident before that, I kind of wrecked before because I didn't know the race back to line rules. Probably should have read the rules more. Not gonna lie, but then obviously you had that restart there, and it was a pretty chaotic restart, and I just took the right line on the bottom, and they all kind of died, and Ethan was in the wall, and I just took the opportunity, and that's what you gotta do here, Bowman Gray.
Now I do know that there was a bit of controversy out of this duel with Ethan Price. Apparently, he went before the line. What is your views on that here?
I don't know what they're gonna do about that. It's really he did make the transfer the last spot, I believe, and I guess I haven't seen a clip of it because I was focused on the race, but if he did jump it, then I don't know. I think something should be done, but it is an exhibition race after all, and obviously we gotta get the mindset of enforcing that during the actual season. But it's an exhibition, so I'm not really too worried about that right now.
And lastly, with the new season approaching, you haven't really been around the NRA recently. So how do you feel about the new cars and whatnot? They handling well for?
They're pretty good. It's kind of weird because I'm used to like block cars, but they kind of feel like mesh cars almost. They're really like unique. They feel like mesh cars a little bit. I don't know how to explain it. It's just getting used to them because obviously I really wasn't in there much for the block before it was how it is now, and obviously you had to have all the testing sessions, and we're just getting used to it, and I feel like it's going to be a lot of drivers because a lot of them are new, and hopefully we'll get to the hang of things. But it looks like so far so good for me, but we'll see what happens in the clash tonight.
All right. Good luck in the rest of the clash tonight out there, Epic. Make the target dog proud. As for our viewers, we will be right back with the LCQ as we settle down for another shutdown. We'll be back after these commercial breaks. Welcome back here to Bowman Gray Stadium. We have one additional commentator who'll be joining us. Imperial's flight has finally arrived at the Madhouse. He had to get helicoptered in. Imperial, how has your evening gone so far?
My evening's actually going pretty good, Ferrari Master. How's your evening going this evening?
Well, it's been very interesting. We've had some good races so far. We've had 2 heat races, and we have 12 cars that have qualified their way into the main show. But
one more to go.
everyone will get one last chance
Get second
to
here. You're about to
qualify.
get second.
The top 2 in this LCQ will advance to the Clash. Everyone else will be going home, and this is a very stacked Clash field. We have Victoria Gearing. We have Matthew Mistixo in this field. 2 Swift drivers who may end up missing the show. Northfly is also in here. Cincy and me, Skyronix, Midnight Restoration, and Outery, all in this field. This is a very stacked LCQ.
If I had to pick out two people I like in this, I would say I might be biased here. The 45 and maybe the 30. They got robbed, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, we're about to go underway here. Green flag here at the Bowman Gray Stadium. It is the last chance qualifier, and Midnight Restoration leads them through the field.
45.
Oh, and they're 2 and 3 wide into turn
they're
1 and 2. They've kept it clean.
Yep.
45
83 is
sent it
going
in, was
down
able to
wide.
door somebody. Oh, he
Oh, the
hit
57
wall.
hits the outside wall.
He got hit into the
Now,
wall
reminder,
right there.
The
By the
30's going to
55
take the
will
lead off of the
Oh, if he
83.
gets cornered.
It dives down a little
Watch
bit
that
into the
54.
83 there.
The 54 is aggressive right now. 8 tires turn way better than 4. He's making that statement true, going up in a 1 and 2.
The 30 is
Already
moving,
we've lost.
guys.
We've already lost 2 cars in this. Nordify has had a bad start and is already in some serious trouble of going a lap down. Skyronix has also lost time. There's side-by-side for 4th place further up the road of Vicky making her way by the 54 of Outery. And so we have a 5-car race here. Remember, only the top 2
I don't think
make
that's
it to the
out in
clash.
54.
Oh,
That
bumper
is
to the
King
83
Prime.
transfer
Bumper
spot
one.
just changed.
That gets him
Wow,
in the
what a
second.
clean
And
bumper
the
run.
45 goes up into third.
That is actually Niall O'Hare in the 54 car. That is my bad. They're
Taking
side by side for
83
second
out of
place.
Ja-
This is for the
taking
transfer spot.
83
The
of Jacobs
18
out.
of Cincy and me is going to get forced high by Vicky, and Vicky is up to the into the transfer positions.
At
Victoria
the moment,
Gearing,
you are-
one of the best drivers in the block car era for the NRRA, has always been very, very consistent, but has no championships to show for it yet. Maybe this is the season.
Right now, we're all just watching that race for that 45. Everybody is going for that 45. The 30 has checked out. He has shown that he's the fastest, but everybody's going after that 45 right now.
Yeah, the 30 and the 45 are probably the big favorites to make it out of this, but don't count out Niall O'Hare in the 54, and don't count out either Cincy and me or Midnight Restoration. The only car I think we can count out, unless we have a caution, is Nordify, unfortunately, in the 57.
Ugh.
So let me tell you about that 18, a newer driver and a part of that kind of swift development program. And he's been kind of a sleeper, so I wouldn't sleep on that 18 much either, even though he's a couple spots back.
Man, I can't believe Mason
that.
Tyler has willingly signed a team alliance contract with Marcus Vanderlee.
Well, it's the big 2026. A lot of things change. I might be the Rick Hendrick of NRRA. Except.
Oh,
Sure, man. I'll give it 11 weeks before that
And
completely
the leader
implodes.
is
But the field is
2.3
stabilized.
ahead of all Gearing. He's pretty much checked out at this point. I wouldn't be surprised
Yeah,
if he
we'll
goes on
see.
that flame victory here.
what another round. The 54 is
The
going around.
57 might be lap traffic here shortly. This is 55 laps as opposed to
And the
30.
50
No caution. 54 is going to drop way on back, maybe out of the clash with that move.
Yeah, that is probably out of contention for Niall O'Hare. The 54 just sitting back.
Oh!
And now the 54 and the 21 are
He's mad.
racing each other. There's
Yeah, they are not
no
happy with
real
it.
reason to be
Yeah, they're
doing
just slowing
that.
each other
But
down.
maybe he's trying to get a caution.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what he's trying to do.
Yeah, that might be the case.
Nordify
No,
will
that's-
lap traffic.
Here goes
Just
Van. There he goes
big
again.
fans of that.
He's going after him again. Oh, he slammed him.
Just
Oh,
hoping
he's
a caution comes out so the rest of the field has to
21's
bunch
going
together.
to Chastain.
Here's the
Don't
30
worry.
encountering
Lap
the lap
car.
traffic of the 57.
57 has
Oh,
been blue
57
flagged
is gonna
out of the
pull
way,
off.
and he will clear for the top 2. Vicky has ran down her teammate, and technically it's not her teammate this season, it's her driver, because Vicky owns a team this season, and I believe Matthew is one of those drivers.
He is. It's
gonna be
a
very
bit
interesting.
odd. I drive for
lead on the
Vicky,
wall.
and then she drives for me. So
Leader just got in the
Like-
wall a little bit. That may get that 45 caught up a little bit. Never know what could happen to
Does-
those two if they get.
does
contact.
Cincy
Yeah,
and
the
me have
57 of
anything
Northify.
for-
The 57 of Northify is checked out. He is a lap down.
Unfortunately for North, unless there is a caution, I don't think he is going to be racing his way in. Does the 18 have anything for the 2 Swift drivers up front? I am not sure.
Well, you got to realize the 57
Watch
is
it,
kind of like a
54.
wall between the 18 and
54.
the top two right now.
54 and 21 are battling again. They're not happy with each other.
Yeah, if there is going to be a caution, it's probably going to be between Skyronics and the 54 of Nilo O'Hare.
If you want to talk drivers that are maybe a little bit more on the reckless side,
and
the
the
54
18,
and 21
he
would be that.
loses it. Out of 3, out of 2, excuse me.
I think that's going to cement that it will probably be the Swift cars 1 and 2.
You never know, because
blue flag for the 21
21.
and
30 just
Skyronics.
put
The 21 and the 30 hitting
Blue
into each
flag
other.
for the 21.
Oh, and there's a red
Skyronics
further back.
goes a
I
lap
think
down as
Mortifly
well.
has hit the outside wall in turn 4. He's had
Mortifly.
trouble with that area all day, and he's going to go around. We're still single file and still green flag. Here.
Hopefully, Mortify has a better chance.
Unless we get a caution. Skyronics and Norris
Yeah,
both are automatically.
The only
out.
way we're getting a caution is if
They're
there's
not
like a
racing.
LePage or a lap car situation.
Oh,
and the 54 on the outside wall. Blue flag for Nilo O'Hare. He's
flag
going to
for
go into the
54.
outside wall.
Oh, here
Oh,
comes
dude, the 21 and
again.
54 right next to each other again.
Uh-oh. Ooh, the 54 ran into the
Oh,
wall.
Oh,
no.
good
No,
switch
no.
back there.
Oh, he's
21
cross
gonna get
lanes.
that back?
54
Yes, he
loves
is.
the wall.
54.
That
Yeah,
54
he
loves
loves
I think he's
that
letting
inside
the 45
wall.
by.
Now she's trying to negotiate the hornet's nest of lap
Outside
cars.
wall, excuse me.
Oh,
And the
Meanwhile,
21
Midnight Rush
also loves
Reaction
that
is
wall.
about to go a lap down.
goodness, that 54 destroys the wall once again off of 4. He's hitting the
So
wall.
it'll
Destroying
just
it
be the
off
top
the
three
tee.
on the
Oh,
lap.
so many times.
They kept it. So the only
Yeah,
free
the
cars
54
left
is
on the
gave
lead
up.
lap has been a can of whoop ass here by the 30 and the 45. I'm not sure what Cincy me can do about the situation.
He's just gotta, I'd say pray, pray for something to happen.
Well, he's about to go a lap down here soon.
Yeah,
I'm
pray
not
for
sure
us.
what the.
Pray. Yeah, absolutely pray. Just pray that you can get that 10.4 second gap down in such a small racetrack as this.
Or just a
The
caution.
only way that would happen
my
is
God.
if either Vicky
54.
or
54.
Matthew have a wreck.
He's
54 over here.
Battling.
Or it's in the 83
The
into the
54 is
wall.
trying to caution. Hey, he's trying
Guys,
to
I'll
get
say
across.
this much. I
21
think
is
the
now up
30's
to
on a
fourth
revenge
place.
tour.
55
Yeah, he
or
walked
50
caution.
or 45 just got in the wall a little bit. There goes the 54 again.
Oh,
He's gonna send it
sending
in.
it.
Oh, and the
Oh,
54
goody,
full
gets
send
that
Skyronics.
50.
They're side by side for fourth
The
place.
54 is
We're
trying
not really.
to destroy everything. He needs to hit the pace car if he wants to hit everything.
Those three are going to be the reason a caution comes out if one does come out.
I won't
Yeah.
even say the 83 did anything wrong. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
there
there
it
you
is.
All right.
We'll see. No, I think
They're in
keep
front
it
of the
green.
leaders. They keep it. They kept it clean.
They
They kept it
knew they
clean.
were trying to get a
The
caution.
officials
I
are
think
not stupid. They know what they're trying to do.
Oh,
and the
no, there
40.
goes
leaders into the
30.
wall.
The Freighter gets wrecked, and that's going to be the
That's
caution.
a caution.
I think the
my.
30 just hit the outside wall and flung off of
He
it,
did.
and just
That was the same wreck we saw
Yeah.
at the 90 earlier in the
Yeah.
heat number
I guess
2.
the lights were too bright for the number 30 car.
Oh my god. This just shakes up everything.
that is going to save Cincy and me completely. He will
Honestly,
be back
if-
on the.
Fourth, fifth, they might be okay too. I think sixth place was almost 2 laps down. It's tough to say.
I don't know. We're going to see.
Nilo O'Hare will also-
get back here, but
So everyone will get a lap back, but Nilo O'Hare will still be trapped a lap down.
going to get the replay here. And here's the replay where the leader, you see, he goes up and they crash there, but a little bit after this, we saw the 30 right there. Just hit that edge of the wall where we were seeing it. We were talking about in heat number 2, where we saw somebody hit the edge of the wall. I mean, you're going to get that thing here in roll racing, these little odd parts of the racetrack where you clip, and it causes these crazy things that happened here in heat number, the LCQ.
Yeah, it's just unlucky for Matthew. He just came up into the outside wall and he's clipped the fling part of the course. We now might know what happened to Eagle Man in that. He might have just gotten clipped and gotten stuck there. So, just unlucky. Pace car coming in now. As we welcome you back from the replay. Green flag underway. Can Swift cars hang on or will they get the boned. Oh, and Matthew already hits the inside wall.
Oh,
Vicky is going to go.
Oh, there goes
and
the
they're
18.
running.
Oh,
And there
no.
goes the 18.
That's a costly mistake for Kitty.
Huge send by the 83
God.
for the lead.
Battle for lead.
Oh, he had to check out of it. He had to check out of that one.
maybe a smart move.
The
Meanwhile,
30 and
Vicky's gonna get
45
shoved
are going to
up
be
the
needing to
course,
play a
and the
lot of
54
defense
is
here.
doing something in the background, side by side for second place, and Vicky's
car
gonna get
round.
shoved up high.
Turn 2.
And will now be out. That is the 54 of Niall O'Hare doing something.
Oh, man, he's about to go a lap down again. In front of the... Oh, that was close.
Watch out. Uh-oh, this is not going to end well.
Oh, no.
Free wide. Ooh. Niall
Man,
O'Hare is
I'm-
being a domestic terrorist at the moment.
Look, I'm used to being behind the wheel of one of these things. Being up here in the booth, man, this got me scared too.
Oh. They're side by side
watch
for
that one,
fourth
right?
place. Now, Vicky's forcing her way through the 83, but the 54 might do something extremely stupid here. Meanwhile, Skyrock is in second place out of absolutely nowhere.
The 45's
Skyrock's
got the
been
clock
nowhere
working
all
against her.
race. Yeah, she's gonna have to make her way through. Battle for second place. This is gonna help Vicky a lot. Nortify. He was 2 laps down at one point, may I remind everyone. And he is now fighting for a place in the clash. Skyronix goes too high. But he keeps it for now. 9 to go here. Meanwhile, Matthew is checked out. The only way something bad happens to him is lap traffic or he hits the fling for it, of course. But the battle for second is on. This is where all the action is going to be side by side, nearly Nortify looking for a look, trying to have a peek, but he can't get the run. Just can't get it off the inside.
Oh, the 45 just gave the bumper to the 83.
Vicky knows it's go time. She can't be
Oh,
feeling.
and
they
the turn 3.
And that's going to be the caution. 2-car wreck between Victoria Gearing and Midnight Restoration.
There might be some tempers flaring here at the Madhouse, guys.
Vicky is. I'm going to assume Vicky is running out of time here a little bit, but she now will get one chance to save her race, essentially. Perhaps at the cost of her own driver in Matthew Mistixo, who is leading this race and could get screwed over.
Yeah, that's a risk that, if you want to make the show, you got to take. I mean, especially with all the alliances that work between these teams. I mean, that's just going to happen.
Niall O'Hare will get one of his laps back. He was lapped the second time, so he will not be fighting for the win. He will have to settle for last place, I think.
It will be interesting to see if this 21 or 57 make the show because, they were kind of running towards the back earlier, especially the 57 looked out of it.
Down earlier in
third.
this race. Green this time by. It will be a free lap dash to the finish here in the Madhouse. Victoria Gearing will have a lot of work to do. But the pace car has pulled off the pit road, and Matthew Mistixo will lead us down for a free lap dash to the finish. Oh, and the 57 does not get a good launch at all. The 21 had a good start, and he is going to fight Matthew, I think, for the win, maybe. Or maybe he'll just fight for it. Oh, no, here he goes. Sky rocks to the lead. He bumps the 40 out of the way. Victoria Gearing is going to make it free wide for third place. Side by side for the lead of the race between the 21 and the 30. And look out now. Here comes Victoria Gearing. She's fighting for third. Oh, and they're getting into each other with the 57. That's going to cost them time. Final lap here in the LCQ. Oh. They're side by side for the lead. Side by side for third. Victoria goes so wide. Up front, it is the 30 and the 21. They're still side by side. Vicky sends it, but she is going to run out of time. Matthew wins the LCQ. And Sky Ronix will race his way in to the clash. Victoria Gearing is out.
Wow. That's crazy stuff right there.
One of the best drivers in the NRRA has missed the clash.
Yeah, also, I don't think she's too happy.
Clash, Midnight Restoration, Cincy and me, Nortify, and Niall O'Hare, aka King Prime 83 Alt. All 5 of those drivers will not be racing alongside Eagleman, who has been parked for the weekend. So we do lose 6 people.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you guys, the Victoria being among that group is probably the biggest shocker here, and because a lot of the outside of, I would say, King Prime and Eagle, she's the only one with a significant amount of experience. And then King Prime, was prevalent back in the day, left, and then Eagle obviously was better in the old era. So this is interesting to see.
And we're gonna get a big name in the booth here. We're gonna try and get Skyronix in. Oh wait, is he? Oh wait, we have. All right. Well, we'll try and get Skyronix into the booth here for an interview. We have the man who has managed to squeak his way into the main show, Skyronix. Sky, you were a lap down at one point in this race, thinking it was all over, but then a caution managed to save you and get you a lap back. Now you're racing in the show. How do you feel?
Man, it feels great, dude. Like, I thought with that caution, man, it just like you said, I thought it was gonna be over, but guess I got lucky and also just improved my lap times from there. So that just really gave me the opportunity to shine here.
Now I know Now you're already rookie in the NRRA, so this is your first time, I believe, racing with the league and the cars. How exactly have you been adjusting to life here and getting yourself settled in?
Oh man, like honestly, like when I first joined practice and also the qualifying heats, man, I sucked, man. So I just like been trying to just get adjusted. I showed up to practice pretty late, so I've been just trying to get it working here and there.
Well, you did manage to adjust yourself well. You're going to be racing in the Clash. That was you had to hang on pretty well there. Towards the end, you were fighting for the win. Was there at any point where you're considering just like taking the second place and defending for that position instead of going for it?
Yeah, honestly, I mean, it's my first time here, so I thought, just why not? As long as if I make the show, then we're all good. As long as I make the show.
Well, you did manage to beat one of the best in the NRA to do so. So good job to you, Skyronix. We're gonna hope you do really well in the Clash, and we'll see you then.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Guys, I might have an update here that will pertain to the roster of the Clash. Reportedly, Nathan Inman is not going to be able to participate in the Clash, so it might be go to the next in line, and that might be Victoria. So we'll wait to hear officially, but that's what I'm hearing.
Nathan Inman not showing up after me. Okay, we have another interview here as we get him set up. We have
Well. Look what we have here. You guys remembered about me.
Don't worry, Gavin. We'd like to apologize because the heat one was very scuffed.
It's okay. I understand what's going on here. The British media, the C media, corruption, forgetting about the pole sitter, forgetting about the Mason, we've known each other for a very long time, and I have to say I'm a little upset that you would forget about me after all these years. You on my show years ago. I had a episode based on you. We did a story about how you were being treated wrongfully. Where's my episode, Mason Tyler? Where's my episode? Get me on Undisputed this week. Get me on Undisputed. I'm waiting.
All right.
Anyway, let's talk about here. If you have questions.
We have Gavin here. He's coming very fiery and hot here. But Gavin, you did win heat number 1, fastest man in practice. Yes. It was very simple for you, really. But there was only one real threat to you in that heat, and that was Brandon Johnson at the end. How are you trying to tackle him with two to go on that restart?
Well, I'll tell you what. I don't even know what the caution was for, and I want to say to B-Rad, I don't feel bad, and I'll probably do it again. But I'll tell you what, I dominated that entire heat, and B-Rad was like, hey, I'm going to touch your butt, move you out of the way. And I'm like, hey, I'll hit it right back even harder, motherfucker. Got that guy out of the way, got the win. I hope he's not a minor because that would be a really weird thing to say. I hope he's over the age of 18. If not, ignore what I just said. But I'll say this much. I'm happy I won that race, and I'm going to go out and win this Clash.
Well, so what's your strategy if you are a rookie this season?
What's my strategy? Well, my strategy is very simple. See, the magnificent minds of Durr and Dylan Fox. They tried making it to where you couldn't run the grass by making the friction less, without realizing that just makes it easier to turn in. So literally your whole line is just how deep can you go into the grass without hitting that black line there. So that's basically just my strategy. We'll see if it works out. But yeah, as long as we can hold it in the grass, we'll win this race easy.
All right. Yeah, you made a great impression for a rookie in the first race ever. I think this is your first race ever in the NRRA, I'm assuming.
Yes, it is. And Dylan said when he invited me here, and he'll deny it, but I remember it. Dylan Fox said, if I win this race, I get a kiss on the lips from the Dylan Fox himself. And I'm fighting for that smooch. I need that smooch.
Well, folks, we got some big motivations here for Gavin to try and this race. Gavin,
yes,
best of luck to you in the race tonight.
Thank you for remembering me. I'll be fighting for y'all.
Yeah,
Thank you,
we're
Mason
sorry we
Tyler.
didn't get to you
If I don't
earlier.
get an
We were-
undisputed episode,
Well, folks, that is Gavin, aka Dork HQ. He is a complete rookie to the league, and he's already made a great impression on me. We'll be coming back to you live after. Well, we'll be coming to you back after the commercial breaks as we get set and ready for the clash.
No.
This live C-Sports presentation of the National Roblox Racing Association Cup Series is brought to you in part by Bloxcar Racing. Your next race awaits you. And by rowracing.com. If you want to find a league, watch row racing content, get free assets, or buy racing accessories, visit rowracing.com today. Welcome back here to the Madhouse as we get set and ready to honor our nation with our nation's colors. Missed the
We
anthem.
might have missed the anthem. We are sincerely
Unfortunately,
sorry about that, guys.
I guess we will have to waive the Canadian anthem instead for your viewing pressure. Anyway, drivers are getting into their cars and getting ready to fire engines for this race. We might as well go through the starting lineup for the Clash. On pole is the number 94, the 96 of Gavin, aka Dork HQ, and alongside him is Epic Dino Rex. He will be starting on the outside of row number 1. Brandon Johnson in car number 1 will be starting P3, and alongside him is Mason Tyler in the 77. Max Danger
we're about to get pacing here.
And Colby in row number 3. Row number 4 is the number 10 of Axel Brady and the 25 of, if I can pull up that name, Overpaid. Row 5 is the 44 of Ray Wolfie and the 84 of Ethan Price. Row 6 is Matthew McSixo, and rounding out the field is Victoria Gearing. Now, I did say Vicky missed the field, but Nathan Inman has decided to not run this race. So because of that, we go back one place on the grid, and that means Vicky, who finished third in the LCQ, will race. So, however, she'll have to start all the way in dead last. Skyronix also in the field. Didn't mention him, but because he was taking a bit of time to get going. Let me just count my
see how
fields here
Vicky
very quickly.
does, considering she, like you said, she's starting last. There's 120 laps here, so she shouldn't have any problems, hopefully, of getting through the field for a little bit.
Now, there is 14 cars here, so this is above the usual field limit on a short track. We'll see how lag affects the race. But the pace car is going to peel off this time by. It's 120 laps around Bowman Gray Stadium. We have a lot of stakes here for this race. But the green flag waves for Gavin, and he takes the lead immediately. Battle for third place, Brandon Johnson on the inside.
Looking.
Oh, and they're
They're 3 wide.
That's not going to end well.
That's
not going to end well. They kept it clean.
The 77 and the 96.
No, someone's gone around. There goes the 11. He's lost everything immediately, but he's kept it clean so far. There's in the wall back for 5th place, but right now it's all Gavin leading this race.
Here comes the 1 on the
Gavin
inside
Graham.
of the 94, just below the racetrack.
Brandon Johnson
the line
fighting
here at
Mason.
Bowman Gray is a bit different from your normal racing track.
Oh, and there's a crash in the back. The 30 goes around a little bit. They kept it clean. They're free wide still for round 7th, 8th place.
The top 5 have immediately pulled away from the rest of the field. We'll see if they can't get that gap. Keep that
Surprisingly,
gap.
Colby's up here fighting in the top 5. He is a clear rookie, and not much expectations for Colby. I do know EvenX, who is his team owner. He's ran a couple ACOG races. He's all right. But Colby is a complete newcomer in the sense of row racing. I'm interested to see how he goes along here. He's fighting for 3rd place now. He's going to force his way up. Mason up high. Meanwhile, Epic Dino Rex is going to make his run as well. They're free wide for 3rd place, but the 29 is going to get forced into the outside wall and has to lose back.
Makes contact with the 84 of Ethan Price there.
And Mr. Max Danger, and the 1 goes for he saved it. He saved it. Max Danger hit the inside wall and went around and has lost a lap immediately. So he is the first car to go 1 lap down in this race. we probably won't have much threats of lap traffic, but Skyronix and Ethan Price might be under pressure of getting lapped here soon. They're free wide for third place still. Colby is trying to hang it on the inside.
The 25 and almost collects the 30 as well. The 25 saves it. The 30
they have kept it
is
green.
not affected, but the 11 does unfortunately get wrecked there. And the 25 looking for a second on the 30 there.
The battle for third is very interesting at the moment. Here comes the 10 of Axel Brady. He started mid-pack, but is now up to third place with everyone basically wrecking each other on the grass. We did learn from Gavin Graham that he intends to run as close to the black line as possible by cutting the course as much as he can. And it seems everyone's doing the exact same thing around here. Blue flag up front, I believe that is for the 84 of Ethan Price, yes, and he will go a lap down. Skyronix has also been put a lap down. So up to only 11 cars left on the lead lap. The next car to go lap down will be Ray Wolfie and Misty. The three Swift cars aren't having a good time in the back. Seems we did lose Imperial there for a moment. Will just be me for the rest of this clash. 16 laps completed. Making sure, yeah, he's going. So 16 laps into this race. It's going to be a bit interesting to see how this one goes. We still have a massive fight for third place between right now it's for fourth place as Axel Brady has pulled away from the dogfight here between Colby, Epic Dino, Mason, and now Victoria, who started in last place, is all the way to the 7th now. She's clawing her way through the field. Blue flags are being waved. Aiden Morse is now going a lap down to the 96. Oh, and the 25 is wrecked on the inside line. He's kept it going. They've kept it going to green. The 96 is just getting shoved down the inside by the 44 of Ray Wolfie, and I believe Ray will have to give way here. He does. So Gavin Graham making good use of the course. Oh, and the one car gets wrecked by the 25. That will be a caution, and that will be the first caution of the race. So Brandon Johnson gets collected by the 25 car of Overpaid, and the 20 who was a lapped car, and that will be the first caution of the day. Misty apologizing to Overpaid. It seems that there may be a bit more. I'm not sure if we will get replay on that, but it's all Gavin Graham at the moment. He's led every lap of this race so far. All right. Unfortunately, we will not get camera on that or replay on that because reasons, but don't worry. It did seem like a simple accident for the one car just getting a little tap from the 25 and going for a little wrap. Everyone's going to get a lap back here, so Overpaid will get his lap back now, and everyone will be back on the lap. So it will be a clean rate. It'll be a fresh start for everyone, even if you were trapped a lap down. The field as it is Gavin Graham leading the field over Brandon Johnson, Axel Brady in third, V. Colby in fourth, and Mr. Patrick Epic Dino in fifth. Still rolling around here. Here, a 6 of the way through. For green flag next time by. We'll get back away on lap 25 of 120. I'm not sure if we do have a halfway break. I will have to check that later, but pace car pulls off into the pit area, and the 96 is all go, go, go. Go, and he gets an all-right launch, but the one stays with him. Here comes V. Colby for third place. He gets a great launch. They're free wide for the lead. Brandon Johnson forces his way by the number 96, but here comes V. Colby, the rookie. He's gone all the way to the inside and takes the lead of the race. New race leader, car number 29. And the 96 is now trapped on the top side. He can't get down to the bottom. They're 4 wide in the back, but they're keeping it green for now. 3 wide through turn 3 and 4, and the number 96 has been shoveled from first place all the way down to 7th. Meanwhile, the battle for the lead is on. Brandon Johnson is trying to run down the rookie, V. Colby. Experience versus tenacity, I think might be the word I'll use for this one. Yeah, we'll use tenacity for V. Colby. But the one is all over the rear bumper. Meanwhile, the battle for third is on. They are 3 wide at one point. Victoria Geary's up to third place. They're 4 wide. Uh-oh, that's not going to work. Up, and there they go. 2 cars around. 2, and that's the caution. The 44 and the 96 have both been collected in that one, and that will bring out the caution flag for the second time tonight. V. Colby wins the race back to the line. Brandon Johnson will be second place, and in third place is Victoria Gearing, who wasn't even supposed to be in this race. She finished third in her in the LCQ. So she shouldn't be here, but because Nathan Inman cannot run this race, she was the first reserve, and so therefore she got she got a wild card into this, or whatever. She's a lucky loser if we use the tennis terminology correctly. But she's now running in third place with a good chance at winning this race. Epic Dino is in fourth. Matthew McSixo, who won. You have a replay for us? All right, let me pull through the replay here. Yeah, it seems the 44 and the 26, they just got into the outside wall and went for a spin. The 96 just got unlucky to be tagged in the back, and that was all they wrote for both of them. Luckily for both of them, it's just a caution, but the pace cars just pulled off pit road. We got to go back live as and the 45 has gone very wide into turn 3. She's lost multiple positions already. That is a tough break, but here comes Brandon Johnson for the lead of the race. And the 30 has just been given a restart violation, I believe. He will probably have to give up those places, and I'm not sure. Oh, and they're free 4 wide. That's not going to work into turn 1. I see that. Back out of it, and they keep it clean. But Brandon Johnson now leads this race over Colby and Epic Dino. They're still 3 wide racing into turn 4. That is not a good situation. The 30's just been cleared, so no restart violation. He's now fighting for third place with Epic Dino Rex. There's still a Hornet's Nest for 5th on back. And Vicky is there's 4 wide into turn 4. That's not going to work. Oh, and they kept it clean. Good backing out by the field. The 44 hits the inside wall. He should be A-okay. But the top 4 have pulled away here. Epic Dino Rex losing a bit of pace with the leaders, but it is up 1 car around in the back. That is Victoria Gearing. Unlucky for her. She went wide on the restart, lost multiple positions, and is now back where she started the race in dead last. Anyway, they are 3 wide for position, further back in the field. They're nearly 4 wide. That's not going to work for 5th place. They keep it clean. They did. Okay, good job, guys. No need for another caution. And I did not jinx them. Okay, we're good. Brandon Johnson trying to check out. Battle for second place. Colby is getting sent by the 30 of Matthew McSixo. Matthew McSixo had to race his way in through the LCQ. Oh, and someone's gone all the way to the inside line there. That's the 94 of Epic Dino. He's... that's not going to end well. They keep it. And it seems... Oh, he's froze on the course. That is extremely unfortunate for the 94 of Epic Dino Rex. He froze on the course, and he's lost everything. And now he's going to be multiple laps down. Tough break for the 94. Anyway, well, he is back where he was on track. The problem is he is 1 lap down. And the number 10 is out on the inside line. He is waiting for clearance to come back up. And let's see, will he slot back in line here soon, or will he be just sitting down there for a while? You know, he's gonna have to wait. He's trying to get back on the racing surface, but I think he is going to just be he's in a very bad place. We're watching this very closely. Axel Brady struggling to get back on the course because of everyone around him. Brandon Johnson has run up on lap traffic, the 21 and the 45. And this is not going to end well, I don't think. Blue flag should be waving here shortly for the 21 and the 45. Skyronix gets out of the way immediately. Victoria, not as eager to get out of the way. She's still going to try and fight for her lap. But I think Brandon Johnson's just going to force his way by the lone girl in the field. Oh, he's going to get stuck here. Now Skyronix sends him. Skyronix sends the leader. Matthew McSixo is now there. This might be some great teamwork by the Swift team. And nope, it's not going to pay off. Skyronix is still stuck on the inside line, and Matthew can't do much about it. Colby's now in this fight, too. They're free wide for around the third place driver. Colby gets out of it. The 84 now going a lap down. But Matthew McSixo is there. And the one hits the outside wall. He's gone for a fling, and Matthew McSixo to the point. That was B-Rad hitting the outside, and that's a caution flag is waved I believe the caution is for the one hitting the outside wall. I think that is what the caution was. But Matthew McSix is going to win the race back to the line. Vicky and Epic Dino both complaining about lag. I think 14 cars might be 14. It might be too many. But the pace car is going to pick up the field here. Everyone's going to get a lap back now. So I believe the caution was for Brandon just hitting the outside wall in turn 2 and getting C-framed. For those of you tuning in for the first time who want to know what the hell is a C-frame, basically when we build tracks on the outside wall, there's all of these joints and pieces that we have to put together in the right way, and usually sometimes those pieces are misaligned at times, which causes. So if a car gets stuck between the misalignment, the car will get flung, and that is what happened to Brandon Johnson in the lead. So that costed him the lead. There was Swift's trickery when Vicky tried to hold him up for a while, but he was able to clear that. It was only with the C-frame that he lost out on the lead. Matthew is going to lead this race back to green here as we go green next time by. Colby is in third, a very good run for him. Gavin Graham is up to 4th place, and Aiden Morse in 5th. Will anyone muck up the start? Axel Brady is 3 laps down. He is the only driver who's basically out of contention unless we get like a mess. The pace car is pulled into the pits. And the 30 is going to get a good launch. He will, but the 1 gets an even better launch. Colby gets an even better launch himself. He's going to try and send the 30 and the 1 for the lead, but he can't do so because the 1 doesn't get a good line. Oh, and the 30 hits the inside wall. That's going to allow Brandon Johnson to take the lead of the race. Colby is there, but I don't think he has a run, and he doesn't have the run, unfortunately. He will have to settle back for 2nd place. Aiden Morse is up to 3rd. And they're fighting still hard. Matthew versus Aiden for 3rd place. But here comes the battle for the lead. The 1 goes high out of turn 4, and that's going to give Colby a run on the inside line. They're side by side for the lead out of 2, and down the back straightaway, and Colby clears again. Oh, and the 30 hits the inside wall. He goes high. That's going to take Aiden Morse out with him. And now the 96 of Gavin Graham is going to go for 3rd place. Brandon Johnson takes back the lead from Colby. He went a little too wide out of 4. And that gave Brandon a good run. There is a hornet's nest of drivers fighting for the lead now. There's 7 cars. And then there's a big gap back down to 8th with Epic Dino and Ethan Price. As they go through, they're trying to single file themselves out now. Battle for 5th. That is... and the 1 goes wide. The 1 just goes straight on into the inside field. I think he's just... The 1 car just... I think he had lag frame there. I think he froze. And that might be the end of Brandon Johnson's race. He's now running around in circles. And, the 1 car, thank God the invisible wall is there. I think Brandon Johnson just DC'd. Yeah, he just DC'd. He's gone. Yeah, he's gone. Brandon Johnson just DC'd mid-race. The 1 car is DC'd in the middle of the race. That is extremely unfortunate for Brandon Johnson. The caution flag waves at cross flags are taken. We are halfway now. But the big story... and Colby murders the pace car driver. He murders the poor pace car driver. What in the world is Colby doing? That is some violence, but... you hate to see that You absolutely hate to see that with B-Rad. Taking a look at the replay here, if we can get Brandon, but it just seems like he just turned hard left into the infield. That's a clear sign of... Yeah, he did DC. He has rejoined the server, and he will be laps down. So it seems we will be taking an intermission as we have approached halfway. An 8-minute intermission will be taken. But the big storyline at the halfway mark, Colby is leading the race. A true rookie is leading. Another true rookie in 2nd place with Gavin Graham. Mason Tyler is in 3rd place. But the biggest story of them all, Brandon Johnson DCing, bringing out the caution flag as we cross halfway. We'll be back after these commercial messages. Well, apparently the guys, my hires up, have just told me that we have an interview here. We have Brandon Johnson. Brandon, you have been fighting for the win. Actually, you joined us. All right, he has. We have Brandon Johnson joining us halfway through. Brandon, you DC'd halfway through the race in very unfortunate circumstances. I know how it feels, man. But you were fighting for the lead for much of that. How has the race been so far for you?
That's been pretty good up front. A lot of fun battling. Thought we had a pretty good shot at the end, and then the internet gave out.
Yeah, that's
Really a shame.
it's happened to me as well, so it's terrible. But
Gonna have
yeah, it's
to
you will probably be starting.
What?
Well, you will be probably starting dead last for the restart here halfway. I'm not sure if they'll give you your laps back. I'm not sure how the officials will go about it.
We'll all be on the lead lap. It's just
Yeah.
I'll probably have to be in the back for this then. We've had a good race so far up front, but now I guess this will be the test to see if we can carve our way through, get back up there.
Yeah, have you had any other issues with the drivers around you this race so far? You've been racing Colby a bit pretty hard, and I know Mason likes to race you pretty hard as well.
I mean, I feel like they're racing fine. This is Bowman Gray. You're gonna have everyone bumping each other, so I'm expecting a lot of bumps, and I know I'll be ready. I judge anyone that gets mad at bumps at a Bowman Gray track like this. Tough. Get out of the camera, Max. You're blocking my view. He's not listening.
All right.
But
well, Brandon, you have a lot of work to do. I know it's pretty bad whenever you DC halfway through the race. That is just the worst feeling imaginable. That's happened to me before. I wish you the best of luck in trying to work your way through the field. It'd be a big shame if you finished outside the top 10 because of that.
Yeah, well, we got 60 laps to try and get this. I'm sure we'll have plenty of time to work our way up there.
All right. Thank you, B-Rad, for your time. Good luck out there for the rest of this one.
Yep.
All right. I want to see if we can get my good man Colby, because he's been doing really well tonight. All right. Well, I don't think we'll have time to get Colby, so we will be back after these commercial messages. This live C Sports presentation of the NRRA Cup Series is brought to you in part by Blockscar Racing. Your next race awaits you. And by rowracing.com. If you want to find a league, watch row racing content, get free assets, or buy racing accessories, visit rowracing.com today. Welcome back here, folks, to the Clash. We are about to end the halfway break, 60 seconds away from resumption of the session. If you have missed the first half, we will go through some of the big notes here. Gavin Graham won the pole for this race and dominated his qualifying heat to win the pole for the main race. He led the first 20 laps until a caution came out around lap 23. He then lost the lead after getting freight trained on the outside line, led by Brandon Johnson and V. Colby. Brandon Johnson and V. Colby then dominated the second quarter of the race before Brandon Johnson disconnected on around lap 58, bringing out the third caution of the day. Hey, and V. Colby, a true rookie, is leading this race. He has never ran in the NRRA before, and this will be his best chance to maybe make a name for himself tonight. Gavin Graham has worked his way back up to second place. He is racing for a big cause for him. He is hoping Dylan gives him a kiss, I guess. Dylan being the commissioner. I guess they're close. Mason Tyler in third place. He is always a threat to win whenever he is up front. Well, fourth place is Matthew McSixo, who raced his way in through the LCQ. And rounding out the top five is Overpaid in the 25, who had to race his way in through Heat 1 in a very desperate manner. As we get ready to get back underway, we're pacing slowly here at the halfway point. Matt Bottles leading the way in the pace car. We will be going green this time by. With Gavin Graham back up front, we could maybe see him take back control of this race. He looked very comfortable until he got freight trained. Pace car pulls off the pit road, and the 96 is already looking on the inside of the 29. Green flag underway. It's not a good start for the rookie of Colby. Gavin Graham goes all the way to the other, and I think he's gone too deep. He's gone high, and Mason Tyler's going to take second. Oh, he gets C-framed. He gets C-framed badly, and that is going to cost him everything. They are 3 wide for third place now. For fourth place, 4 wide nearly. But they will sort things out, I believe. Unlucky for Gavin, as he has to concede ground. Oh, another one gets C-framed. The 84 goes on the top of another car, but they keep it green for now. And there's the caution flag that will be for the 84 going on top of a car. I believe it was the 11 of Aiden Morse. We will get you a replay as soon as we can. But it is V. Colby leading this. Actually, no, he's not going to be leading this race. Mason Tyler, I believe, won the race back to the line. And I think he will be leading this. We'll take a look at the replay as soon as we get it. All right. As much as we can here. The lag is so bad on it. Falling on board with the 96 at the moment, and looking up top, looking for the replay cam. Yeah, it just seems the 96 just got into the outside wall and just C-framed. That is just really unlucky for the 96. And then another C-frame happened. The 84 also got C-framed and just went on top of a car. Pace car's coming in down pit road. We can't go back to that, but green flag back underway here for Colby. The 37 and the 30 are also there. Oh, and someone's in the inside wall. That was the 94 of Epic Dino. They're side by side for the lead. Mason Tyler is going for the point, and he will get it. Victoria Gearing's back up to third place. It's a swift 1-3-4 at the moment. But, oh, they both go high. Here comes Gavin. He's going to get a run on the inside and will take fourth place now, but he's looking for third. Battle up front. Again, Colby has gotten a good run on Mason, and he will take back the lead of this race. They're still side by side. Victoria's now stuck up top. He is going to lose some ground here. Matthew McStixo goes to the inside of Gavin Graham for third place. Oh, and they're in the outside wall. They bounce off of it, and they keep it clean for now. Oh, and the 45 into the outside wall. That is not going to help her chances. They've kept it green for now. No big whammy accidents, but right now it's still Colby leading this race over Mason Tyler and Matthew McStixo. Brandon Johnson has worked his way all the way up to fourth place. So don't look now, folks. The former leader of this race is looking to get back after DCing mid-race. Mason Tyler's gotten a good run on the inside of Colby. They will fight for the lead now side by side into turn 1, and I believe Mason should have the lead unless something goes horribly wrong, and he will clear. So it's now a DTR 1-2 as Misty is now up to second place. Brandon Johnson's up to fourth, and Gavin Graham is up to fifth place. Moving a little further back in the field, Colby is having a... I think he's... No, he's fine. Oh, and the inside line is not working out. They're all on the inside. Oh, and Colby, I think, might be DCing. Oh, no. Colby has gone off a huge lag spike, and that is the end of the rookie's day. I think he is going to lose so much time, and that is Colby's chances of winning this race down the drain unless we get a caution. Tough break for the rookie. Up front, Matthew McSixo now leads. On board with Brandon Johnson, who is fighting for the win now. He has taken the lead of the race. Car 1 to the point. On board with him, he is trying to defend himself as much as he can. But right now, it is smooth sailing for the car number 1. Oh! That could have been really bad. With the cam. Trying to defend from the 77. However, he goes too wide, and that's going to allow the 77 to get on his inside corner panel. They're side by side into turn 1. The 77 sends it on the 1, and he clears him for the lead. Brandon Johnson and Mason Tyler, not the best of friends on the circuit. They also sound a bit similar in the voice calls, so it's tough to play them apart. But now Matthew is up to trying to fight for second place. Huge lag spike there, and B-Rad getting shoveled back to third place. Someone's stuck on the inside line. We have a caution. The 10 car has stopped on the racing surface in turn 3, and that is going to be the caution. So something's happened to Axel Brady. It seems the officials are not too pleased with car number 10. I'm not sure if we have a replay of that, but we'll find out if we do in a moment. As we're trying to see if we can. They were 4 wide for a while. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to the 10. Someone is asking to join the league. Yeah, something's going wrong with the car number 10. He's still sliding around on the circuit. So we try and go back to a replay. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Axel Brady. He just stopped in the middle of the course. I think he might have gotten flung and just got stuck on the inside, or maybe he had a lag moment like Colby did. But this is a good break for Colby. He's now back in the mix of things. Going green next time by now. Mason Tyler and Matthew McSixo. It is a Swift affiliated 1-2 up front. Brandon Johnson has now gotten himself back up into the contention. He's up to third place. The pace car is pulled down pit road, and we are going green here at Bowman Gray, and it's a decent start for Mason, but it's not a great start. Here comes Overpaid. He's going to make a free wide for second place. That is exactly what Mason wants to see, and I will give him a good gap for the lead of this race. He goes a little too wide. That's going to allow Matthew, who's gotten a good run on the top side, to try and run him down to get the lead now. I'm not sure if they will race as hard as they can. Seems Colby got flung and shuffled into the back of the field. That will be his chances of the win gone, but they're 3 wide for the lead now. Nearly 4 wide as Brandon sends it in there. Here Overpaid to the lead in the Precision Products Racing Team car, or the Peroxide Racing Team car. That team is Overpaid's a complete rookie. He runs in ASCA, so I don't know if he's any good, but he is running up front now, and he's leading the race. Brandon Johnson's in second. Now in third place is Epic Dino Rex, who hasn't been much of a contender all day. Running top 5 all day. He's been in and around, but not been fighting for the lead. He's now up to third place, but he's going to get shuffled here as he's stuck up top with Matthew and Ray. Ray Wolfe, where the hell did he come from? He's in 4th place now. Where in the world? He's been nowhere all day. And Aiden Morse, he's also been nowhere all day. He is now fighting for a top 5 finish. Where is Brandon? There he is. Back up front, it is still Overpaid with Brandon and Misty holding on to second and third place. Aiden Morse is in 4th place. They're 3 wide now in the back for 4th. But they do sort things out. one lap car approaching the 84 of Ethan Price. He has been slow all day, and I don't think it has been the best start of the season for Ethan Price. But up front, Overpaid is still leading this race over Brandon Johnson. Brandon Johnson was leading this race until he disconnected halfway through the race. He had to start dead last after the halfway break, and is now fighting for his back to get back to where he belonged at the top of the field. Still keeping an eye on the rest of the field as we cycle through. There is a battle for 5th or 6th place. That is the 77 of Mason Tyler and the 96 of Gavin Graham fighting hard. They were fighting hard. They were up front earlier in the race, but they have slid back a little. They are free wide action further back in the back of the field with the 94, the 45, and the 21, I believe. And there's a car around. That's the 45 of Victoria Gearing. And the leader just C-framed. The leader gets C-framed and Overpaid. That's going to be the caution. Here comes Matthew McStixo for the lead, and he will get it as they cross to the line. Oh, that is such a tough break for Overpaid. He got C-framed. That's unfortunate. That's when I feel like this is like the 5th caution we've had so far, and with a C-frame that's happened. So there's some sort of construction issue going on around the exit of turn 2. If you just hit the wall there, you're likely to get C-framed and flung backwards and likely lose the lead. It's happened so much this race so far, and it's not looking too good. Yeah. 25 did get his spots back, so good on the officials. They know it when it's nonsense when you get flung backwards like that. But pace car will be pulling into the garage here, and Overpaid. He got a little unlucky with that C-frame, but he will have to defend the restart again. The 44 gets very loose on the line. They're racing hard, free wide. Watch the jump restart violations. Yeah, indeed, I agree with you, Dylan. That was a restart violation. Oh, we're redoing it. We got to redo that caution. So we're getting a redo now because of the nonsense that happened for 5th place between Ray, Gavin, and I believe that was Max, actually. No, it was Axel Brady. So we are going to redo this restart. We have crossed 100 laps now, so lap 101. We have about 20 to go in this race. I am thinking Brandon might be able to pull this off in the number 1 car. I think he looks the fastest car all day, and I think he can make some good moves for the win to lead this race. Laps ticking by now. Now, as the pace car comes around, we will be going green this time by. This might be the last restart of the race. Overpaid's gonna have to play this one exact perfectly. Pace car down pit road, and we're back underway here in Bowman Gray. It's a great jump for the 25 of Overpaid. The 1 car is already making the move for 2nd place. They're 4 wide in the back. And they're wrecking. There's 2 cars around. Caution. They've wrecked. It's a caution flag. Wow, that's They actually kept it straight there. I'm surprised the officials called the caution. Oh, and it says they're saying about the 10 car. What the hell is wrong with the 10? No, he's fine. He's fine. That was I'm not sure if that was really a good caution call. They did keep it straight, but we will try this again. The 25 does keep the lead for now, but Brandon Johnson is up to 2nd place and looks like he may be in the catbird seat to win this race. Aiden Morse is in 3rd place. He has been nowhere all day and now has found himself into the top 5. Matthew McStixo is in 4th place and Ray Wolfe in 5th place. What are we doing? The officials commentator calling this one. Seems the field has yet to sort themselves out. We're still pacing. 13 to go now as we cross the line again. We will be going green. It will be a 12-lap dash once the pace car comes down pit road. And the pace car is going to peel off into the garage, and the 25 is going to have to do another perfect restart to keep the lead. The 11 is going to get shuffled up high here a little, but green flag back underway here at Bowman Gray. The 1 car is going to give the 25 a huge shove. He's going to force him up high. They're side by side for the lead, but the 25 has a great run on the outside lane, and he will hold the lead for now. 11 to go now. They are side by side in the back, 3 wide nearly at various points. But I think they'll be able to sort themselves out here. Oh, and the 25 gets loose. Here comes the one of Brandon Johnson. He's going to clear the 25 and take the lead of the race. But the 25 is fighting back. He's trying to switch back in. 10 to go now. Brandon Johnson's talking. Oh, he's hit the inside wall. The 25's hit the inside wall. But he will. Oh, and the 11 gets C-framed, and they're wrecking in the back, and it's 2 free. They keep it straight. They will. Matthew McStixo is fighting now in this as well. This will be a 3-horse race. Unless another caution flies, it will just be these 3 drivers racing for the win. They are 2, 3, 4 wide in the back. Matthew hits the inside wall. He gives up a position for free to B-Rad. Overpaid, trying to win on debut for his team. This is the team owned by Jason Gallagher. Overpaid, an ASCA driver, trying to pull off the win here. Brandon Johnson's gotten the inside line. Overpaid trying to shut the door on him, but he can't. But the one has a nose on him, and the caution flag is waved for the 10 again, I believe. I wasn't even know what happened there. I think the 10 car again had some sort of issue. Axel Brady has impacted this race a lot. And, yeah, I'm surprised about that one. I guess the 10 might have gotten stuck on the grass, I believe. This is the 3rd time the 10 has brought out the caution. And just like that, we might be getting a green-white checkered finish. For those of you still tuning in here, the NRA will be coming back next in 2 weeks' time. We will have races on Tuesday, qualifying and the duels for that on February the 17th. And on February 19th, we will have the Daytona 500. But we are about to see if we can finish this race under the green flag. It will be a 3-lap dash. The pace car is pulled off the pit road. Brandon Johnson is going to have to get the start of his life. And the 25's gotten a great launch. He's going to the outside. They're side by side for second place. Misty all the way to the inside. Vicky shoving her teammate on the inside line to get her out there. 2 by 2 by 2 they go into turn 3. Matthew's getting pushed by his teammate. Here comes Colby. Colby out of absolutely nowhere. He is going to maybe send it for the lead of the race. He gets the inside line. They all in the inside line. They're running the wall. 1.5 laps to go. Where will Misty go? Colby's trying to shove his way through. They're still side by side. They're falling over the line. Across the line. The white flag is taken. Vicky is on the inside. Victoria Geary was not even supposed to be in this race. She's fighting for the win. They're side by side in the turn 3 and 4. Can Colby hang on? No. Here comes Overpaid. It's 3 wide for the lead. And it's a photo finish. Overpaid gets them. Overpaid out of apps that's just managed to time that run to perfection at the very end of the race and wins on debut. Victoria Gearing almost pulled off last to first. Colby so close to a maiden win as well. But that was a fantastic finish. 3 wide to open off a 3 wide photo finish to kick off the season. That is fantastic. Overpaid really did run well at the end of the race there. He did get shuffled out hard by the constant chaos at the end. But he timed his move to perfection on the inside line. I think Vicky went a little too deep into turn 3. Was not able to cover the inside, trying to force Colby to give room. But that wasn't to be. And unfortunately for Vicky, she will come short. Colby will also come short. He did very well today. But it will be all Overpaid and the hydrogen peroxide racing team. This is a true rookie to the NRA, has never ran any NRA before, but he will be burning it down here in the clash. Brandon Johnson will come home 4th. Ethan Price, who has been completely slow all day, is somehow going to finish in 5th place. I don't even know how he did that one. Epic Dino Rex will finish in 6th place. Mason Tyler will finish 7th. Gavin Graham 8th. Aiden Morse 9th. Ray Wolfe 10th. Sky Ronix, Matthew McSixo, Max Danger, and Axel Brady, the rest of the runners. All 14 cars did make it to the checkered flag. Still burning it down here. We will see if we can get Overpaid for an interview later. looking at the fastest lap times, the fastest lap race, a 12:979 by Brandon Johnson. But Overpaid only the 8th fastest on the course. So it wasn't the overall pace that won him this race. It was just the pure consistency that managed to get it done. Following Overpaid to the victory square in front of the start-finish line. Oh, and I got teleported onto the track. That is nice. So we will walk on over and see if we can get an interview with Overpaid.
Yep.
And we have Overpaid here, who has managed to win the Clash in a dramatic 3-wide pass for the lead. Overpaid, you did save your stuff for the end, and even though you got shuffled out with about 3 to go, you did manage to get your way back up front. How was that final few laps, and what was going through your head at the time?
I was trolling like half the race. I don't even know how I won. But
oh, that was fun. Well,
I figured the bottom was the fastest. If I got the rotation off the grass, I was gonna pass.
Yeah, there. So, I mean, well, that does explain why you weren't really up at the front for much of the first half of the race, but you did time your move well towards the during the second half, especially after the restart, managing to get yourself up into a fight. Who do you think was your biggest competition that race, especially in the second half?
Who was behind me? I think Mystic or Mystique, so whatever his name is, B-Rad and V Kobe, and Gavin kind of got railed into the wall at the end there.
Yeah, it was a bit unfortunate for Gavin. He got kind of gets get railed up top. Anyway,
he likes
Overpaid. That was a fantastic. Of course, I figured considering his interview. Anyway, that was a great race for you, especially. This is your first time in the NRRA, so you're making a big statement here, winning the Clash. What is your expectations for the season, at least, especially considering as a rookie?
I don't know. I mean, I'll try to make the races if I can, but I'm just doing this for fun. The cars are fun.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Like cinder blocks.
And that is a bit of true with the NRA. But there you have it, folks. Overpaid, your winner from the Clash. He has driven fantastically tonight, and we hope to see him doing more of that later this season. Thank you for your time here, Overpaid.
Yeah, have a good day.
Now we have had a great night of racing. We've had some great racing in the first and second heats. The LCQ was dramatic towards the end, but in the Clash itself, it has been absolutely fantastic. Now, do we have any other interviews we have to go to from our men up top? Mason Tyler, it wasn't the best night for you specifically. You were up front for the first half of the race, but towards the second half, you kind of got railed up top, and never was able to recover.
Well, first off, Zayden, choice of words there. Secondly, we went out there, led a couple laps. I felt like we had a really strong car. I had a freaking blast out there today. It's Bowman Gray. It was chaotic. I think we could have had a shot towards the end because I think we were kind of getting better. It's just, it was just chaotic for the most part. And, it's congratulations to Overpaid getting that win, and for Jason Gallagher. I mean, that's quite an accomplishment in your first race in the NRRA. And I'm just glad that we brought home some clean-ish cars from Bowman Gray, and I'm just looking forward to Daytona.
Was there any bigger issues for you during the race, especially? I knew you and B-Rad were fighting hard around the halfway stage of the race for a while until you fell back.
With B-Rad, it's always B-Rad this, B-Rad that. I had to rattle his cage a little bit. I mean, I have nothing personal against him, but it's an exhibition race. We're having a little fun. Maybe raced him a little more aggressively than I probably should have, but it is what it is. It's not going to carry with me into Daytona at all. It's it was good. Yeah.
All right. Now I know towards the end of the race you had two of your teammates, Vicky. You had your team owner and your teammate, Vicky and Misty, both fighting for the win up front. What was the plan going up towards the top end during the final few laps?
Dude, you're reading into it too deep. If we had a plan, I'll be honest. Victoria, I did want to see her win. I mean, she's a driver for me, but also my team owner. And to see her make it in just barely, thanks to Nathan Inman leaving, that was going to be pretty cool if she won, or even if Colby won. I know he was up there towards the end. Same thing goes for Mystic. So I'm just proud of everyone over there. I can't. I'm blessed to have the team I have. Thankful for Ford, Jim Reapers. All the people that back me. All the Swift Motorsports, Full Throttle Racing, all those guys. So, but no, it would have been cool to see that happen. But it's Bowman Gray. I mean, shit happens. So that's how it is.
All right. Thank you for your time, Mason. Good luck at Daytona in a few weeks' time. So I know you should be quick over there, but good luck.
Yeah, absolutely.
And make sure, if you're tuning in, to listen to the podcast Mason has. Mason Tyler's Unscripted is very good. It's a very good podcast on the NRA from people who have been in the NRA for a very long time. Anyway, we have another interview for you as we go through this. We have Max Danger. Max, you started up pretty well, but never really found your footing in the race and finished outside the top 10. How was your race for you so far, in your own words?
No, I mean, I don't think I was ever going to be a contender for the win. I was just happy I got to participate in the clash here. But can't say I'm very happy about some of the drivers that race. Ray Wolflow in particular, you fucking suck. You were trash at the end of that race. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, you just took out all except for one little brain cell you had and just threw it in the trash for those last few laps. You just drove horrible. And I really hope you don't replicate that kind of racing at Daytona, because if you do, I'm going to get you.
Oh, that is
yeah.
a big statement here from Max. Now, I don't want to bring up Mr. Numbergate here, but you do know Ray drives the 44. Does that influence your decision a little bit with that, or was he just really that bad tonight?
No, I mean, when I came back to NRRA, I didn't care too much about the number. There was one time where I did get very angry over not having the 44, but for this league, I saw the 6 wasn't taken. I like Mark Martin, so I just took that number and I was okay with it. But I mean, if Ray's gonna race like that, then why should he have the number? If he's just gonna keep driving like a moron lap by lap.
There it is. Anyway,
I mean,
Max, I know I'm
not gonna snatch out of him, but if it's gonna be like that every race this season, then I don't know.
Ooh, well, we do have Misty waiting in the wings for his interview. Max, I know you're going to be adjusting to the NRA here this season. What exactly is your goals for this season, at least?
I'm hoping to just make most of the races, just try and compete in our NRRA and just try and get a decent points finish. I'm not expecting too much, but I mean, we do got a super speedway race coming up, and I'm kind of good at those, so who knows? Maybe I could win the Daytona 500.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, Max. Good luck on the rest of the season. And what you?
Yeah. Yeah, right. I'm not saying my hopes. I'm not saying my hopes too high. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not saying my hopes too high.
Just as it goes throughout the season, adjustments to how it goes. I'm assuming that's a good mentality to have. All right, thank you, Max, for your time, and we will hope for the rest of the season.
Yep, see you.
We've just done interviewing with Max Danger, but we have Matthew McStixo in the 30 car. Matthew, you were up front for a good portion of that race, but fell back towards the end. I believe you got either C-frame or you hit the inside wall badly. Matthew, how do you rank your race in your own words?
Honestly, this race was really, really fun. I don't really care if I finished really bad. I mean, this race, it was the most enjoyable thing I've maybe had the past week going on. And honestly, I expected everyone to kind of race a little dumb. It's a short track, and Roblox racing, that's kind of a given. So other than that, I think it was a good run, almost having a chance to win it after being in the LCQ. So I think, yeah, it was a pretty good race. I liked it.
You did win the LCQ. I'm sorry we didn't get to interview you because Skyronix making it in was a massive storyline at that point in time. But during the LCQ, we might talk about that. What was your plan for that race in particular, especially after failing to make it out of your heat?
Honestly, at that moment, I was really upset at Ethan Price. So I was like telling everyone, I'm gonna make this race just to race Ethan Price badly in the heat or the actual race. But I think that was enough to just like give me the fuel to push in and like get that speed and actually adapt to the track. So I do forgive Ethan Price. I was being told that he was apologizing and all it, and I look over the replay on my end. So it was just expected for the entire race for it to be chaotic and everything.
All right. But anyway, you said to me. Anyway, that was Matthew Misty. Misty, what is your plans for this season personally? Because we're trying to figure out what the expectations are going into the season. You are expected maybe to fight for the championship, maybe, but how do you view it for yourself?
Being expected to fight for the championship is a stretch for me. I really think that there's so many contenders this season that are strong and that could threat to get the championship. So although I do expect to make the chase, the race for the globe, I don't really think I'll be that big of a threat if the people I look at and I am like worried about will compete at the level I expect them to. One is especially obviously Ethan Price. The others like obviously we got what's it called? We got Ray, we got B-Rad doing really good already. So yeah, I mean I expect to do really decent. I at least expect to make it to the postseason. So yeah, that's my expectation.
All right. Well, that was Matthew McStixo. Misty, I hope for the rest of your season, and we hope to see you in the booth later when you do eventually win a race this season. I think. Have a good night, mate.
You too. Thank you.
We do have a few more interviews to go through. Next up, we have Brandon Johnson, and then we will have we have Ray Wolf to round things off. B-Rad, you were so close, man. You were so close to winning that at the end. But mistimed. I think you mistimed I think that last caution might have screwed you over towards the end there.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a pretty foregone conclusion. I wasn't going to win when I started first on that restart. I knew the leader always struggled, and it didn't work out. Obviously, I'm honestly happy the high lane held on to get a 4th place. This was a fun race, honestly. One of the most entertaining NRA races in a while, and I mean, just great to finally be back out here enjoying the NRRA. Fun being and banging. I mean, there ain't no reason to get mad unless you're some petty guy like Max Danger. You should be happy about everything today. How you like got to enjoy a race, you know. But I think this one prime car team has a lot of hope for this season. Showed a lot of promise today in a track that I wasn't so sure that we could do good, but we found our footing before it could really become a problem. So I'm excited for this season. I feel like we got a lot of hype, a lot of great B-Rad this, B-Rad that stuff. You know, it's really a joy. Happiest I've been in a while, so I can't wait to have a fun NRA season. I feel like it's going to be a blast.
No, I will avoid the whole B-Rad this, B-Rad that thing. But for this season, at least for this race at least, how you did have to claw your way back through. What was your mentality after you came back from that?
I mean, it was just trying to do it the best you can. Obviously, you know, in the back, it's gonna be tough to survive. You could try to send it, but if you send it in the back, you're gonna just immediately become a target because everybody's clawing to get it back up. So you just had to be patient and wait for a few pileups to happen, and that lucked into our way where we could get back up front, and then we just had to do the passes as good as we can. I feel like the way we had it, it was overall a good time to drive back up through the field. So personally, it's just really. Oh, I checked the ping. Personally, I feel like it was a fun time to drive through the field. We had a lot of good battles throughout that race. I really honestly. So I feel like that's the key thing here. You got some guys, Max, who's like, I'm mad. I got bumped. It's Bowman Gray. Fun. You're gonna get driven aggressively. Just
Short
have
track
fun,
racing, yeah.
Short track.
And
Short
finally,
track racing.
and finally, we have the prime picks for this round.
Oh yes,
I know you won the prime bets. We have 2 prime bets this week. We might as well go through them while you're here.
Yes, let's
this
look
season,
through it. Of course, you know.
I believe you have a. I believe
there
this
is.
is you giving out a prize this year for the prime picks.
Yes, you know. Usually, I just say that it's for fun, but you know, I got a crisp $10 Robux gift card. I bought it for Christmas and never used it. So you know what? This will be a great time. Whoever can get the most correct bets will win. You know, you gotta bet every week because if you can get the most correct, you win it. Today we had 2 bets today set up by Ray Wolfo and James Loomis. Thank you to the fellow Prime Pick workers on setting up the bet while I was at work. Very thankful for that. We had 20 plus cautions trying to see if we would have as many as the real life clash, and I think there was only like 9 cautions. So yeah, we weren't close.
Yeah, that was a firm no.
But the season 30, will the season 30 clash be won by the new era or the old era? And you know, it seemed like the old era was holding on well. But then right at the end, you know, had that new winner.
The new era did do very well tonight. Gavin Graham had a very good night. V Colby was fantastic, and Overpaid did win.
V Colby was great to race with. That was phenomenal. But yeah, it ended up being Overpaid
that was indeed
getting the win, and not the favorite bet. Obviously, the old was the favorite, but you know, that's just the joy of betting. You know, who knows what you'll get.
Anyway, for those of you wanting to interact with the prime bets or the prime picks for this season, you can join the NRRA Discord server. There should be a link in the description of this stream below. But B-Rad, it's been great to have you on, and it's approaching 1 a.m. So we need to wrap things up very quickly here.
Yeah.
Thank you, B-Rad, and have a great night. And now we have one more interview, but we're going to have to speed round this one. Ray Wolfie, sorry to keep you waiting.
This is good.
So you did struggle a bit for much of this race, but you were fighting up towards the front, towards the end of the race before getting C-framed.
Yeah, no. I just wanted to say good job to Victoria for finishing second in the main event. I know she was a little struggle during one of the heat races in the last chance quali. Also for Mystic as well. Good job on his part. Winning the last chance. Should have already been in the main feature to begin with, but regardless, yeah, we did the Delta Airlines 44 airline. The Delta, sorry, my starter. 44 machine is pretty fast in this track. Yeah, we did had a good run at the end, but we always make we're always getting involved with some mistakes because it's short track racing. We always get bumping and running and all of that. So I expect it's all for the love of the game, and that's all really matters in this one. So it doesn't really affect them much. So, but yeah, it I don't expect them much to see anyone else to be making enemies. It's not too long after, even before the cars were hitting on the track, that I already made some few enemies. Apparently, because someone couldn't hold a grudge of for not taking the 44. To be clear to say, the better 44 won this race, even though this is a preseason compared to where I finish and where he finishes. If you look at the results, but yeah, overall good machine. Still getting used to the setups. Otherwise, I cannot wait to see it for the team and Swift Motorsports, and looking forward to Daytona.
All right. Thank you for your time, Ray. We are kind of running the clock here because Todd needs to go to sleep. It's like 1 a.m. I know it's new for me, but anyway, thank you for having your time, mate, and good luck on the rest of your season.
Thank you.
And that is all that we will have for tonight. I'd like to thank you on behalf of C-Sport. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning into this race. We will be next broadcasting on February the 17th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the qualifying for the Daytona 500 and the Daytona Duels, where some hearts will indeed be broken. I have been Zayden Davidson, and you have been watching C-Sport. Tuning off for the final time tonight. See you.
This telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or re-uploaded in any form without giving explicit credit to C Media, the featured properties under its C Sports division, and the sanctioning bodies featured in this presentation.